What's going on, everybody? PowerBreaks USA, doing some breakage, as always. Right now, hey, what up? It's Dan. He's drawing a blank. He's drawing more than a blank, I hope. Welcome to the stream, sir. I didn't know what I wanted to do tonight, but I had one more box of Commander Legends in the stash, and so I'm going to bust those out tonight and see what we got in here. If we got a nice Jeweled Lotus in tonight, then I'll be happy. So, this is great. Can't wait to break this open. I've been breaking apart my EDH decks lately. I had 4, then I had 5 that I had to tear apart, and I've only done 2 so far because it just takes forever. And it's like emotional. Are you emotional when you break apart your EDH decks? Because I am. I'm like, do I really want to do this? But I had 2 Kozilek decks that I just was like, I loved them. I thought they were great. I didn't feel like playing Eldrazi's anymore. So I tore them up. And there's some cards in there that I could definitely divvy up into other decks. So right now, you know, Commander Legends, this is like where it's at. Some of these cards are great for EDH. Obviously, it's called Commander Legends. So this is where, you know, this is why I want to break this, because I'm in an EDH loving mood. So, Dan, I hope you're doing well tonight. I know you're going to turn the volume down, which is fine, and you're going to go draw and work. So I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you get your card soon, too, that I sent. So, all right, I'm going to toss this over to the big cam. Going to do some Commander Legends. I am excited to bust open a box. You know, I bought these on the notion that I was gonna, you know, have some paid breakers, and you know, it's still a community that's growing, man. You know, us Magic the Gathering breakers, and so there's some people that have really good numbers. Some people who like have great participants, and then you know, this week was really good because I connected with a lot of different Magic players virtually, and some through breaks. So this is I don't mind busting this open. I really don't. And like I said, this is a great set. This is a fantastic set. You get to get a lot of great cards in here. A lot of good value. So let's see. Let's toss that there. We're going to see if that works today. So, all right, we'll start breaking them. See what we got. Let's see if this resolves because of all the stuff in the background. Or do we have to... I think with black cards it's hard too anyways. It's starting to go. It's trying to look for it. I see it's trying to look for it, so. Great set. All these cards, totally usable in EDH. If you don't believe me, then you don't play EDH. Or Commander. However you want to word it. There we go. See? White card comes out. Terramorphic Expansion. Now we're in our uncommons. Humble Defector. Sifter Worm. Merchant Raiders. And we got an Undergrowth Stadium. It's a great card. Anara. Wolf Beast. Man, look at that. That ink. That ink is just... I don't know if you can see that or not. But that ink is barren on that Wolf Beast. Then we got a little Radiant and a Scab Goliath as our foil. Excellente. Yeah, I really just wanted to break cards tonight. I don't know why. I just had the feeling that I wanted to talk EDH, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna break cards. I'm gonna break Commander. Because as soon as I'm done here, I'm busting those other 2 decks. 3 decks. I keep keep saying 2 because I think there's 4. But there is 5. The 5th one is hidden, not in plain sight. Marble Diamond. A nice command tower. You can never go wrong with command towers. Spectral Searchlight. Vow of Lightning. An Arcane Signet. That's, it's a great card. It's kind of the new go-to ramper or artifact. Let's see. Triumphant Reckoning. Return all artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalker cards from the graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty dope. Breaches. Captain Vargas. And a foil Fin-clad Fugitives. And that's 2 Monarch tokens we've gotten so far. So I guess we'll kind of put the, I'm not even putting it in a sleeve right now. But if we get a mythic, we have to count how many mythics we get out of these boxes. So the last couple that I've had, I've gotten 6 out of. So anytime there's a mythic, I got to put it to the side. Sorry if I'm a little congested today. There's some weird weather happening around here. It's definitely messing with my allergies. Allergies. There we go. Getting there. All right. Rummaging Goblin. Omen Speaker. Inspiring Roar. Odd size. There it is. The Annoyed Altasaur. I feel you, buddy. Some things just make life annoying. Some people definitely make life annoying. All right, Furnace Celebration, Volcanic Torrent, Rexage, and we got another mythic. So we got Port Razor, Tago, Tuya, and a Foil Rings. That's a great card right there. That's fantastic. Woo! That is going to get a little love from DJ Airhorn. Yes, sir. All right, so we got 2 out of that pack that we are going to be showcasing. Let's move this box out of the way. That way we have some space here to start. So we'll do Port Razor. Then we're gonna do little rings. Now it's it's a perfect foil from the set. Pringle can, right? All those bent foils. Gotta love them. That's a great card though. I'm like rich in rings of Bright Earth right now. I used to not have any, and then this set came out, and I've pulled them like all the time. All right. Let's see. So that was pack 3. So this is pack 4. Got some funky tunes in the back. Someone brought the dubstep to dinner. Hold the salt, people. Don't be salty. All right. Got some pirates. Let's do it on this hand. Felt like it was going better that way. Let's get that light. There we go. Prosper. I think I just found a little trick. So, Dan, you drawing anything cool tonight, man? Interpret Signs, Intangible Virtue, Sandstone Oracle, and we got a Flamekin Herald with a Kesket and the Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro and a Supreme Will. I like that foil. I think it looks pretty nice. Prismatic Piper and another Monarch token. My garbage can is too far away from me right now. Let me adjust some things here. There we go. I moved some things around because I was breaking apart my EDH decks. And because of that, I have tons of binders just lying in the ground. All right. Here's the secret. We get the little glare on there. It comes back. Here we go. Resolve. Trove Tracker, Molder Beast, Trailblazer, Thorn of the Black Rose, Adenzian, Fertilid, Murder She Wrote, Ancestral Blade, Maelstrom Colossus. It's got Cascade. Command Sphere, Thirst for Knowledge, which was such a good card about 2 years ago, and I don't know, it's just, I think because of how many times it's been reprinted, but it just dropped. It dropped in price. Confiscate, I love Confiscate, and also because there's some Urza art on there. Court of Bounty, probably one of the better courts. Brynlin, the Moon Kraken, Rograk, Son of Roga. I like that. I like that he's a 0 casting cost. And our foil is a Brazen Freebooter. All right. Moving right along. Let me check something here. All right. Spontaneous Mutation. Howling Column. Fall from Favor. Great card. Elvis Visionary. Great card. Sky Diamond. Great card. Fleshbag Marauder. Great card. These are all. This would be a great drafting pack right now. Opal Palace, Warden of Evos Isle, First Response, Mask of Memory. We got a War Room, people. That's our rare. We got Alena, a Slurk, the All Ingesting, and our foil is Spontaneous Mutation, which I believe we already had a Spontaneous Mutation in this. Maybe it was the other pack. All right, moving right along. Dying Rage, Runaway Together, Crushing Vines, Port of Betrayal, Forceful Denial, Fury Cannondale, Sky Whaler Shot, Finclad Fugitives, Thorn of the Black Rose, Pilgrim's Eye, great card, Cage of Hands, Lumen Grid Gargoyle, Armillary Sphere, Codex Shredder, Cast Down, good control for black, Imperious Perfect, fantastic card. Other elves get +1/+1, plus you get to create a token. Then we get a Laboratory Drudge as our rare. It's a zombie horror. At the beginning of each step, draw a card if you've cast a spell from a graveyard or activate an ability of a graveyard or of a card in your graveyard this turn. Then we've got a little Elemental Lizard. Again, he's got those really light ink areas. And look, we've got Gen, who I consider, everyone see Portlandia out there? He looks like Fred Armisen. To me, he looks like Fred Armisen. Like Fred Armisen has a magic card. And then Eye Blight Colors. So, nice things. We got 2 rares in that pack. We're still sitting on 2 mythics. Sailor of Means. Doom Traveler, Valakut Invoker, Preordained, great cards still. Soul's Might, Wild Size, Charcoal Diamond, Viscera Seer, another great card. I mean, this is just a great set to just draft. Draft with your friends if you got a chance to. Fairhaven Elf, Trusty Pack Beast, Path of Ancestry, great card. Null Caller, Kumbaj Witches, however you say that. Kumbaj. It's a Seb McKinnon art. That's all that matters. Seb's so hot right now. Frenzied Saddle Brute. Slash the Ranks is our rare. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers except for commanders. We got a Galanra. We got another rare in here. Liesa, Shroud of Dusk, Legendary Angel. And we got a Shakishima's Protege, rare foil. So, what's up, JJ? How are we doing tonight, my man? Or this morning. It's for you, it's this morning. I got Dan in Canada. I got JJ out of India. Got some great peeps. Thanks for showing up tonight, guys. Always appreciate the interaction. Just okay? I think we're all kind of in that boat right now, my man. Today is just an okay day for me as well. That's why I needed a break. I needed to get on camera. Oh, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing good. I was saying that my allergies are really acting up today, so my head's been in like a cloud all day. No matter if I take medicine or not, it doesn't clear up. It's all because it's about to rain. It went from hot to cold. Impulsive Pilfer, Gale Strike, Briarbraid Adept, Raise the Alarm, Findhorn Elves. I still like the old crappy art better, by the way. Murder, Anointer of Valor, Scrounging Bandar. There's only one diamond that I like, and it's a Moss Diamond. Oh snap, Dan, you're back on a lockdown? Oh, the pandemic. I think we're well past the plan at this point. But I get what you're saying. JJ, I am not doing any whiskey tonight. I know it. I know that's normally what I kind of take down for my evening, but I just wasn't feeling it tonight. Tomorrow I might have a little whiskey. Plus, try not to drink too much or eat too much after hours. So let's see. So Dan, you got to eat inside of a restaurant once in the last year and a half. Oh man, you guys are really on lockdown. I'm sorry to hear that. Are either of you guys in vaccine modes yet? Have you guys started getting any type of vaccines out by you? Hero's Blade. Ooh, I love this card. It's a Horizon Stone. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes colorless instead. There you go. Amareth the Lustrous. And we got a Gilded Commons, a foil, a faded Guildless Commons. The quality control for the printing on these foils sometimes is just garbage. So, Dan, sorry to hear, man. Seriously. I know it sucks. It really does. Everyone's getting frustrated with it. But see, that's why we got guys like me who are just kind of on camera hanging out and opening packs. This is why I wanted to do this. Because we can connect via chat and live stream. I know I'm not a gamer. I don't have like a headset on where like we can kind of go back and forth with one another. But I just want to, drop some magic cards on a screen and let people watch it. So, and let people comment. So here we go. Doom Traveler, Makeshift Munitions, Trove Tracker, Haunted Cloak, Wild Celebrants, Scrap Diver Serpent, Entourage of Trest, Malfeld Twins, not to be confused with Malfoy Twins. Can you imagine if Malfoy was a twin in Harry Potter? That'd be terrible. I hated that kid. I mean, the actor, he's a good actor, but man, I hated that character so much. Ambush Viper, Command Tower, Spectral Searchlight, Meteoric Mace, I should say Mediocre Mace, that'd be more up my style. We got a Skilled Animator, a Thought Vessel. You can never go wrong with Thought Vessels. Hold on to them, because if you do multiple EDH decks and Commander decks, a Thought Vessel is always a good go-to. Soul Ring and Thought Vessel for me. Keeper of the Accord is our rare. We got a Rebek. We got an Ichtek, and we have a Fall from Grace foil, which I'm assuming would have been much more valuable if it didn't get banned in whatever it got banned in. It got banned in something. All right. Keep it right along. Okay. So Dan or JJ, did they start like dispersing any or divvying out any vaccines yet in your area? And if so, have you guys gotten any? And if so, are you guys getting them? Or if not, are you guys getting them? And if not, why not? Let's talk. It's Magic Talk on PowerBreaks USA. Crow of Dark Tidings, Rummaging Goblin, Deranged Assistant, Universal Solvent, Boarding Party, Omen Speaker, Great for Drafts, Bitter Revelation, Filigree Familiar, Raise the Alarm. I used to love Raise the Alarm. Now there's all these, Here, Dan, this is you, man. You are the annoyed Altasaur. Because you know how that Altasaur feels. You're so annoyed. You can't even go out and get, like, a burger in a restaurant. You got to learn you got to lean on your own cooking skills at this point. I'll tell you what, I've gotten some pretty awesome skills this past year with cooking. Prophetic Prism, Lightning Rig Crew, Supreme Will. Let's get this thing back. Come on. Okay. Sat's Will. We got Amadi. We got Arden. We got Scholar of Stars foil. Yeah, that sounds about right, JJ. They're doing age limits. I think they finally started opening some things in the States for different age groups. I think right now I can go. I just have to find a place to do my first dose. My parents got 2 doses. They're ready to come visit because they haven't visited all last year. I got to go see them a couple times, but from a distance. So we'll see how it goes. Tell your dad good luck, man. Hopefully it all works out. Just stay safe, guys. That's it. That's all you got to do. Now they're just saying it's what did the CDC recently say? They said that you don't have to constantly wipe everything down. It's more about the aerosol of it. The virus is in the air, so it's comforting to know. But it makes sense. It attacks lungs, so right. Ordeal of Nylea, and we got a Sweet Gum Recluse. He's got Cascade. Riav, Aesior, and Kinsbale Courier is our foil. And this box started off hot. Now it is just like cooling off. Good, JJ. Are you guys, JJ, in India, I'm just gonna ask a general question about the country. Is everywhere open right now? Are they restricting certain areas? What's the lay of the land right now in India? Are they letting you guys go out in the streets and the restaurants and such? Go Molder Beast. Goblin Trailblazer, a little Preordain. Blade Brain, Crimson Fleet. Marble Diamond. Bitter Revelation, Palace Sentinels. Fairhaven Elf. Eyeblight Massacre. Ancestral Blade. Maelstrom Colossus. Sorry. Commander Sphere. We got Kenji's Lieutenant. Hunter's Insight. Gilt Leaf Winnower. And we got an Apex Devastator. So, because we haven't had We've not had a mythic in a while. Oh yeah! Sorry. Put that guy over there. So right now we're up to 3 mythics. Still got Dargo, Lathril, and a Derevi etched foil. And he is also a mythic. So he gets DJ Airhorn! Party on, Derevi. So 2 mythics in 1 pack. That would have been that's probably the best pack that you're going to see in this box right now. Oops, hit the camera. Hitting the cam. I was thinking the other day I should start doing breaks on OnlyFans. I think they'll allow fully clothed nerds to just break cards on OnlyFans. Skyraker Giant. Let's see. If I talk about the city, it was pretty much open. Only lockdowns on weekends, but today the administration have micro-block sealed some areas completely off because of the sudden rise in patients. And news is there will be implementation of stricter... Yeah, so we're back going into stricter restrictions here. So I think I'm just going to be chilling the rest of the year, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be messing around too much out there. I was traveling a little bit for work, but I'm just starting to see like everything's kind of popping off a little too much for my my taste. So I'll probably just keep it local. But our restaurants are still open, which I'm super thankful for. Oh, there you go. That's a hit right there. That's a Hull Breacher, man. That's one of the best cards in the set. Gotta love the Hull Breacher. So we're starting to creep up towards our value here of the box. Yeah, need some time. Need to keep chilling at home for some time, no doubt. Well, we'll all become friends virtually. How about that? Then one day we'll have a virtual whiskey session when we're ready. So I don't think I've pulled an Averna yet, the Chaos Bloom. So as you cascade, you put a land card from among the exiled cards onto the battlefield tapped. And that's great for green, blue, and red, huh? Halana and the Prismatic Piper. I think we should make a game of drinking sometime for, if you're doing Commander Legends, how many Prismatic Pipers are there in the set, in the box, and then you have to drink every time you open one. Not a fan of the song, whatever it is. So I'm going to change it. Yeah, JJ. We'll figure it out, my man. Everyone just stay healthy out there. Ripscale, Scholar of Stars, Lifecrafter Gift, Welding Sparks, Fire Diamond, Squad Captain, Wildheart Invoker, Elvish Doomsayer, Azure Fleet Admiral, hello, Angel of the Dawn, Natural Reclamation, which I absolutely love that card, just because of Cascade. Sisei's Ring, Vow of Duty, Slaughter the Strong, whoop, saw that rare, Victimize, and Soul of Eternity. It's an avatar. Soul of Eternity's power and toughness are equal to your life total. So if you're playing white, just keep gaining life. This thing's going to be a badass avatar. Numa. There's Sengir, the Dark Baron. And our foil is a Staunch Throne Guard. Soldier token. Let's see. Sailor of Memes. Sorry, Memes. I called him Sailor Moon earlier. I'm calling him Sailor of Memes now. I think I'm funny. Is that what we call dad jokes? Range Assistant, Universal Solvent, Defiant Salvager, Fertilid, Charcoal Diamond, Viscera Seer, Soul's Fire, Kinsbale Courier, Trusty Pack Beast, Path of Ancestry, Mindless Automaton, I am an automaton, Burning Anger, Grafted War Gear, and Vault of Champions is our rare. Siani, Abomination of Ilanawar, and our foil is a Maelstrom Colossus foil. So now you can cascade with a shiny card. He's so shiny. Alright, we're coming down to our last 2, 4, 6, 8 card or 8 decks or 8 packs. I can't even talk, man. Stop, Joe. Every time I stream, I feel like I can't even get the words out of my mouth. Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Gift of Paradise, Impulsive, Prying Eyes, Howling Golem, Dragon Egg, Slith Ascendant, Finhorn, Fleshbag, Anointer of Valor, Scrounging Bandar. Does this Scrounging Bandar just like irk you? Like, look at him. Or it. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We're just going to kind of keep this gender neutral, binary. It's a cat monkey, and it's got some stuff in its hand. It's like, I feel like it's up to no good. It's scrounging, of course, but it's still up to no good. Pirate's Cutlass, Benevolent Blessing, Vow of Wilderness, Coastline Marauders, Strength of the Pack, and another land, Training Center. Got all those Battle Bond lands happening right now. So, Kanji, Falthus, and we got a foil, nice foil Opal Palace. That's great. That's a nice card. EDH ready. No matter what you're playing. Okay. Flood of Recollection, Corpse Churn, Spark Tongue, Serpent, Crushing, Mantle, Sentinel Spider, Foundry Inspector, Rager, Ninth Bridge, Lysana, Perilous Mire, Terramorphic Expanse. Still love this card. Ingenuity Engine. Slagaca's got a bunch of different artifacts in the background there. It's got like a command sphere that's been broken right there. It's got the soul ring around there. You see the flame. I always like that. Or it could be a ring of Bright Earth too. I can't tell, but it's awesome. It's got a bunch of little Easter eggs in there for the. Yeah, that already is pretty cool, JJ. Our other viewer, Dan, Drawing a Blank, I should say. He's an artist, so if you want to talk art, talk to my man, Drawing a Blank, because he draws more than blanks, by the way. We got a Rootweaver Druid as our rare, Miara, Jury, and a Fire Diamond foil. I'm going to go and say that this is probably one of the more underwhelming Commander Legends boxes that I've opened so far. With that being said, I'm trying to talk some shit so that way these other 6 can open up something more decent. We're looking for that Lotus. If anybody else is out there that's not JJ or Drawing a Blank, feel free to drop us a little chat here. I'm trying to interact with everybody. Wild Size, Eyeblight Assassin, Filigree Familiar. Say hi so we could at least, be introduced. Annoyed Altasaur, Sanitarium, Bow Flight, Patron, just joking, it's patron of the Valiant, Patron of the Valiant. 3 visits, there's our one for the box, gotta have one. And then we get a Dawnglade Regent. Prava, got an Armix, and we got another foil etch, which is great. I mean, I don't know if I should get too excited for that, but it's a foil etch. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to give it a little air horn. Because I just want to hear the air horn. It's one of my favorite things. There we go. All right. 5 packs to go. Okay, here we go. So I learned a trick now. I just figured this out today. When it doesn't resolve the camera, I just kind of like do this, let it catch that glare of light in the card, and then it gets it. Probably the best thing that's happened right now during this stream is I figured that out. You learn something new every day, and obviously the interactions between my man JJ and my man Drawing a Blank. So we got some good happenings here tonight. Thank you, fellas, for keeping me enthralled and busy tonight. Noxus Dragon, Staff of Domination. Got a Yearlock of Scorched Thrash. It's a Viashino. And we've got a Kolfener, the Last U. So we've got 3 rares. And we got Skywhaler Shot. Okie dokie. Watch this. There it is. See? Now it gets it. Daddy is happy. No, JJ, seriously, it's the least I can do too, is just to kind of offer some form of entertainment in some way. I mean, who am I? I'm just some guy with a stream, but at least we're connecting, we're talking, and we're keeping each other busy for a little bit here. Eye Blight, Fury Cannondale, Iona's Judgment, a Daring Saboteur, Guildless Commons, pulled a foil of that earlier today. Dreamstone, there we go. Dreamstone, Wheel of Misfortune is such a janky card. It's such a janky card. Each player secretly chooses a number 0 or greater. Then all players reveal those numbers simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number of each player who chose that number. Each player who didn't choose the lowest number discards their hand and then draws 7 new cards. Whew. That has got to be probably one of the more wordier cards in modern Magic lore right now. So Tormod, Hamza, and then we got a Wild Celebrants, and there's a Prismatic Piper. Drink. Just joking, we're not playing that game. It was the game I just kind of was going to come up with. Okay. 3 packs left. JJ's right on this. He says, if there's anybody who knows about Magic cards, would love to have your input. Because I don't know shit about these cards. Which is true. JJ's been my first viewer, and we connected just because, you know, we're 2 fellas out here chatting on the interwebs. And so I like to teach him things. He's watched me open Pokemon cards. He's watched me open Magic cards. Which, by the way, JJ, I'm kind of like slowing my roll on the Pokemon card breaks because they're just they're really difficult to get right now. You're not really seeing too many of them out there in my area. So here we go, those are commons. Got the Pilgrim's Eye, good card, Cage of Hands. Feel like we already saw this pack earlier. Could be wrong. Faith is Fetters. Pendant Blade. Feast of Succession. Seb McKinnon's so hot right now. He's the artist. We got an Amphin Mutineer. We got Alhuru. We got Blim, Comedic Genius. He's an imp. He's a legendary imp. And then we got two Faith's Fetters in this pack. One foil and one non-foil. Yeah, JJ, they're going like hotcakes is right, dude. In fact, to keep my magic habit going, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm gonna probably sell these cards at some point. But I traded a guy some stuff here, and he gave me one of these Charizards from the 1999 Wizards set. So I put it in the plastic slab, but these cards are getting graded left and right now, and all the grading systems are like backed up, like Beckett and PSA. All those services are taking forever to get anybody back their cards. So, all right, we're gonna play a little roll of dice game. Odd, even. We got even 16. Yeah, the guy really kept him in good condition. I got 2 first editions. One's a Machamp and one's a Ditto. And then the rest were just from the base set, I guess, during that time. But those are selling like crazy out there. Here we go. Howling Golem, Brazen Freebooter, Crows, Elvish Visionary, Fleshbag Marauder, Opal Palace, Return to Dust. We got a Vow of Torment, a Revenant. Court of Grace is our rare. We have Malcolm and Jared. That's Jared. It's a jewelry commercial out here. They say, that's Jared. Then a Champion of the Flame foil. Oh, Prismatic Piper drink. All right, last pack. Then we're just going to kind of go through maybe one of my EDH decks and break it apart. All right. There we go. Fire Diamond, Squad, Wild Heart, Elvish Doomsayer, Azure Fleet Admiral, Natural Reclamation, Sisei's Ring, Make a Stand, Burnish Heart, Shimmermire, and there's another Mythic. We've got to pop that. That's what I'm saying right there. So let's put that guy in here. Whoops. I'm running out of space, so we'll just kind of pop it right there. Then we got Narumi. Great EDH decks for Realmy out there. Well, we got Elageth, Crossroads Augur, the Sphinx, and our foil is a Fertilid. So, to recap, the hotness, we got Triumphant Return or Reckoning. We've got a Port Razor. We've got Derevi, foil etched. Apex Devastator, that's 4. And we got our 5th one, which is Profane Transfusion. So, and then outside of that, we got a foil Rings of Brighthearth. We got a Hull Breacher. And a foil etched Rogue Rack. Pretty cool. So, you know, probably could have had a better turnout if a Lotus would have showed up. I would have loved to see a Lotus tonight. I pulled a Lotus my first box. I think I've opened maybe 4 or 5 since then, and I have not seen another jeweled Lotus. Yeah, JJ, it was a pretty good haul today. Definitely happy with it. Wish it was just a little better. So, but after I price it out, you know, it'll probably be pretty normal. Probably like, I don't know, 50 or 60 bucks, maybe 60 or 70. I got to see what the Derevi is. Foil etch. I know those foil etch cards are starting to kind of move up in price lately. So let's see. Let me show you a deck that I am breaking apart. All right. So I'm not in the mood to play rogues anymore. I was playing rogues a lot on Arena. And so, switch over. I was playing Anawan. There's too much glare in this. That dragon over there, is that who you're talking about? Back there, this guy? That's Nicol Bolas. So he's probably one of the more powerful dragons in Magic's history. Right next to him is a custom commissioned art from Lars Grant West, and that is the Beantown Sliver. So Beantown is really Boston, Massachusetts, and a sliver is a creature. So, oh, my background, my background is, hang on, what's going on? My background is also Nicol Bolas. So if I move out of the way, yeah, he's pretty wicked. But that guy back there is also that guy right there. So, but let's see. So we've got Anawan. He's a rogue. Other rogues get +1/+1. I didn't really feel that deck, man. I just didn't feel it. I tried playing it one time with a buddy, and I didn't go very far with it. So, but let's see what we got in here, and then I can show you. You know, I took 2 cards out already, and the reason I did that was because I traded somebody for a Vorinclex and had to give him a couple rogues that I had in this deck. So, yeah, so Nicol is Nicol, and his last name is Bolas, so it's Bolas. Look up MTG Nicol Bolas wallpaper or background. I think that's what I searched. I looked up MTG background. Yes, that is right. Nicol Bolas. You are correct. Love Agent of Treachery. This is a great card, and thanks to the mystery boosters where this card was able to kind of get reprinted. Frozen Ether. Artifacts, creatures, and lands your opponents control come into play tapped. That's a pain. Sublime Epiphany. Didn't say please. Zareth is always super good in the rogue decks, just because he can take a permanent card from your opponent's graveyard, and that's never a bad thing. Gonti. I happen to be a big fan of Gonti. So just because you could cast something for that's in exile. You can spend mana however you want. So let's see, Rankle. Rankle's another great card. It's the only one I didn't want to give that guy. Like, he was asking me about some different rogues, and I said I didn't have a Rankle. And the reason is because this is my only copy, and he's awesome. If you play Arena right now, he's all over Arena. Mirko Vosk. He's a vampire. He's not a rogue. I get it. But the whole thing is that he mills people. And so then I can steal stuff out of their graveyard. And Tetsuko. I've got some really cheap cards in here. Like a Baleful Strix. So, Solemn Simulacron, full art. Great card from Magic 21. Spinal Embrace. Command Beacon. It's a great way to get your commander back into your hand for cheap costs. Sig. He's a rogue. He's a merfolk rogue. Some lands. This guy doesn't get blocked. He draws a card, which is nice. Everflowing Chalice. Enigma Thief. Glen Elendra Liege. So the only reason I've got this card in there because it jumps everybody up +1/+1, whether they're blue or black. But if they're both, they get +2/+2. Shadow, it's like this side. Shadow Mage Infiltrator would be a +2/+2. He would be a 3/5. Notion Thief. Zadok, Lord of Secrets. Drown in the Lock. Maddening Cacophony. Soul Ring. Distant Melody. I like to call this like the Star Wars Imperial ship. It's Castle Lochwain. Silent Blade Oni. Lithiform Engine, from the Zendikar Rising set. This is a pretty good card right now. Una, Queen of the Fae. Blackburn Rogue. Black Bloom. Oh, I already went through that. I'm like, I already went through a Spinal Embrace. I have 2 of those in there? Nope, just looking at the wrong ones. Una's Blackguard. Propaganda, great control card. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 colorless for each creature he or she controls, attacking you. Grim Tutor. Dun dun dun, full art. Beautiful card. Soul Shatter. Another, rogue that's killing it right now in Standard is Merfolk Wind Robber. Pungify. Nighthawk Scavenger, another one that's doing really good in Standard. I tried to pretty much take a deck that I was playing on Arena and turn it into EDH. And it's just not translating very well at the end of the day. Fairy Vandal. Got a Whispering Madness. Obsessive Stitcher. Rhystic Study. I don't know if you guys are into this art because of the art, or if you're into it because Therese Nielsen doesn't appeal to you, because I know there's a lot of political problems going on with Therese's Twitter page and stuff like that, of her liking certain things and reposting stuff, but she does make beautiful art at the end of the day. I can care less about her politics. Reliquary Tower. This is the Bring a Friend promo. We got Sphinx Summoner. JJ, did you find that picture? Command Tower. We got a... Here, let's see if we can get him real quick. Come on. Close enough. We got a Vantress Gargoyle. Extract from Darkness. Keeper of the Keys. Sorry, I had a nose itch. Hit my camera. Bajuka Bog. Slither Blade. Mikokoro. Center of the Sea. Minamo. School of Water's Edge. Cool. Yeah, you gotta just kind of save them and see which one looks good on your computer. That's kind of how I had to do it. because I need stuff that's like, you know, higher resolution. Psychic Corrosion, a Rune Crab with the showcase art, Teferi's Ageless Insight, Consuming Aberration, Thieving Skydiver, Lazav, Demir Mastermind, Fallen Shinobi, Thought Vessel, told you, gotta have a Thought Vessel, Master Thief, Shadow Stinger, Full Art Glasspool Mimic, a Foily from Magic 21, Fabled Passageway, those are great, Memory Erosion, Reconnaissance Mission, and a Demir Doppelganger. So, great cards. They're just not like, they're not as synergetic as I'd like them to be. So hopefully you out there are motivated to either build a new EDH deck watching these streams, or just like watching me tear through mine. I'm not going to sit around and just break this open, by the way, with you guys here tonight. But I did want to get on for at least an hour, and that's my goal, and I got it tonight. So I'm at 57 minutes right now. EDH decks is a commander deck. So, JJ, let me explain it to you. You've got a character that's a legendary creature. Let's see if we can get this guy to resolve. Okay, so he's a legendary creature, okay? And he costs a black, a blue, and 2 colorless. So the black and the blue are really the ones that matter, the colors of your commander. So he or she, depending on who your commander is, or it, because sometimes it's just nothing, they decide the color scheme of what you build your deck in, what color scheme you build your deck in. Then it depends on what you're building. This was a rogue deck because it said other rogues you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more rogues you control deal damage to a player, that player mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them. If a player mills at least 1 creature card this way, you draw a card. So I wanted to be very disruptive with this card. I wanted to just have rogues being fired off on all cylinders in every way. And so you have 100 cards, including this. So this is 1, and this is 99. This is actually 97. Here's 99 right here. And you got to build a balanced deck between spells, land, and creatures. And some decks don't even have creatures. Some decks, and oh, by the way, you're only allowed 1 card of each unless otherwise stated by the card's rules. So some cards will say you could have as many blanks as possible. There's a dwarf card out right now, and I think it's 7 dwarves, and you could have 7 dwarves in your deck. So you can have it can be any deck possible, and you could use that many cards. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you guys had fun tonight, because I had a blast. So, Dan, I hope you're doing okay out there, man, up in Canada, neighbor to the north. Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. JJ, always a pleasure. You're the man. Guys, stay safe out there. Be well. And I'm going to call it a night because I am tired. So, I'll see y'all. Take care. Oh, and by the way, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. Tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. And then go on our Facebook as well and go to PowerBreaks USA. So, take care, everyone. We'll see you.